Hello everybody, I'm XAUUSD back with another learning video, and this video is primarily based on my entries for the past 2 days on Mondays and Tuesday, my trades for the past 2 days and how it went, what was my reason behind the trade and what I did right, what I did wrong. So it's basically the analysis of that. So stay along in the full video as you will get to know a little secrets of gold as we progress. Okay, so my plan as per the analysis video I posted on Sunday was on the bullish side, right? So it was either to go like this or like this, and as per my plan it went like this. However, I was not interested in this trade because one, it was early in the morning, right? And it was Monday, so a fresh week was starting, and not everybody would be, active early in the morning, right? A major volume comes in the UK and the US sessions, which, and according to those time zones, Monday morning in India was Sunday night in UK and US. So not many people would be willing to trade, right? So I personally would prefer trading passive on Mondays. So Mondays ideally give either large moves or remain sideways, right? So this Monday has given a very good big move, right? And let me tell you, I didn't enter here because this was early in the morning, Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. So I was not very sure of the volumes, and I also believe in a volume trap concept, which I will explain as we progress. So my so I was in front of the computer, but when the market was around this zone, right? So it was at the resistance, right? And it was forming a retailer's famous pattern. One, two, three. What is this? This is the double top pattern, right? And the neckline breakout of the triple top pattern, and the neckline breakout of this triple top pattern will invite all the sellers into the game, right? And breakout, retest, lower low, everything was, the stage was set for the retailers to enter to the sell side. And even the volume, which I mentioned earlier, the volume trap, a red color volume indicates that, that gives retailers the confidence that their analysis is right. So if they're planning for the sell side and the red candle arrives, it means that they feel that the big players are on their side and the market will go fall drastically. But the truth is, most of the times these are fake candles. If you can see, the red candle was formed here. What did the market do? Go up. Red candle was formed here at the resistance. What did the market do? Go up. Red candle was formed here at the resistance. What did the market do? Go up. So volume is basically a trap in most of the cases, and here the green volume candle had given me a confusion. So let's get into my trades and the reason behind with which I had entered it. So this on Monday, early in the morning, Monday 12:30, when Euro session was just opening, right? So I had marked my level here, but my marking was wrong. The level was supposed to be like this. My marking was completely wrong, and on that basis my trade also went wrong. As per my marking, I had entered when the retest was all done and the level was starting to cross, right? But I was completely wrong, as the level was here and this was still a resistance, right? So my view was right, but my entry point was wrong, and it is important to know that even if your view is right, your entry must be perfected, right? So on Mondays I generally trade passive unless I get a very strong setup for me to take a second trade. So here, first trade went in loss. I was not very confident about the second trade. Like everybody, their psychology is disturbed, right? So I was not very confident about this trade, but what gave me confidence was retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, and what is this pattern here again? M pattern, and on the break of M pattern, who will enter? It will be the sellers. So my plan was to pretty much enter on the break of this zone, as I had planned here, as I had planned on the previous trade, to enter on the break of this zone, and I did enter with this range low as my stop loss. But the market was clever enough to give a wick, remove me from the trade, and then it continued in my direction all the way. And look at my entry point, it was around 84.45, and we are now sitting at 2625. Can you imagine? I had captured the bottom of the trend almost. But that was my misfortune that it had hit my stop loss and then rallied. So what is my takeaway here? For the first trade, levels should have been marked correctly, and it was completely my fault that I had marked the levels incorrectly and thus took an incorrect trade. Whereas the second trade, it was not on my hand, and the only solution to this was re-entering when the market was giving a wick after hitting my stop loss and started moving in my direction. I should have re-entered here. But as I said, it is Monday. I trade passive on Mondays. I trade minimal trades, max two trades on Monday, and so I was not very confident for this. So let me tell you my target for this. If it had gone, my target was 2599. Why? Because in the previous video I told you that round numbers hold a very big significance, right? 2599 was just below 2600, and when 2600 is reached, there are chances that it can pump or even dump. So I was very uncertain, and so I had decided to get out of the trade even before that level was triggered. So 2599 was my target set, but unfortunately I had both of my stop losses hit on Monday, due to which I finished my session for the day. But an observation is that if we go to the 15-minute time frame, you could have entered the buy trade here on this crossing, on the levels crossing, with this as your stop loss, right? This body place where the candles bodies have been formed, not wicks. Wicks are liquidity candles, right? And you could have held till this resistance or even further. And the same setup here, pretty much the same. Here you enter on this zone, keep this as your stop loss, and you hold till the second zone, right? But now I had taken a trade with the same concept, the same halt, the same retest after a breakdown. I know the world was telling to short. I had seen a lot of reads on YouTube, even YouTube live people. All of them were planning for short, but my analysis was pretty much on point, because see, this is your Fibonacci, right? And where is this zone falling? 3822 to 3.5, which is the ideal trend continuation zone, right? So one bullish side was given a blue tick, green tick, then in white at the resistance. If you see, this is a very good resistance, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 multiple times tested, and this time it didn't go, it didn't fall as expected. So yeah, sorry for the disturbance, but yeah, the plan was to go long because it was halting at the resistance. It broke a previous retracement, and it was a kind of M pattern which was being formed, right? So the world was shorting, and the fun part is, this is my favorite setup actually, the halt after a breakdown. So it broke down, retested, halted in the same level. So this time I did make a mistake with the levels marking. So I entered on the crossing of this level, um, on this account as well as my funded account, uh, you know, entered here with this as my stop loss. So um, if I may, so yeah, with this and this was my stop loss. Like pretty much it just missed by a whisker, by 20 pips, not even 20 pips, hold on, by around 10 pips it had missed my stop loss, right? So yeah, that was the plan for the trade, and the reason for my exit here was again a round number. If you can see, my exit is around 2626, right? But when it's seen that the round number of 2625 was broken in one go, and it was also the break of the previous retracement, and thus into a fresh liquidity zone, I was bracing for a reversal, and I knew that the round number and the break of the previous retracement creating a uh, new recent high would give liquidity, and since it had also been coming up for a long time, I somehow planned for a very small trade, and this trade was around 45 pips, around 1 is to 1.5 risk reward. Generally I do not exit with this risk reward, and I had plans to hold till 2629, which was again just below the round number of 2630. But the reason for the exit was this big candle, and any big candle follow leads to major consolidation, for which I did not have the patience, of course. I know patience is needed to survive this game, but this is how I learn, like slowly, steadily, um, practically implementing everything, the halt reversal. This is my favorite setup, and I have a literally 100% win rate with this setup. I have 100%, yeah, not even 100%, but around 80% easy, right? And I've captured big trades with this. um, this was really unfortunate, a wrong level marking. This um, hit my stop loss and then rallied. But yeah, the concept is pretty much clear. My trades are pretty much on point, that I want to share with you all. So yeah, that is the learning for the day. Have a profitable journey.